some water now.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. This shit is out my wheelhouse for the moment. I've been spazzing on the beat. I'ma close my eyes and let my soul speak. I just reach to the stars like I am one. Cause anybody on the floor know I can't write a stanza for the moment that to get your heart jumping. Pass it straight to my nigga. No, I feel my feet thumping on the ground for too long. I need to take a break.
Yeah. Pass it to me like we ballin' like the Grizzly. GV, remember that shit, motherfucker. Ballin' on motherfuckers on the, you know what? On the court, ice cold, put it in a cup, bitch. Put me in the cup, but I got that fire. Keep the fucking balance, cause I'm a Libra, motherfucker. Better know it. Pass it back to my homie. Yeah.
Hey, off the dome playing like I know it's a game. Anytime I catch the floor, I feel like I'm Kurt Cole. Man, swaying the way the flow rip. I gotta know this. Like the motion, swift like the ocean. Back and forth we goes in. Hold this, whoa, man.
Whoa, and motherfucker, ooh, you killing this shit, you killing me. Might as well kill myself like Kurt Cobain, motherfucker. Oh, remember all the pain. Put me in rehab 19 months, motherfucker. Ooh, they don't give a fuck about her. They don't give a fuck about her.
Brother, hey.
Gotta keep it G from the P, motherfucker, straight to Cali. To my homie Wesley on the podcast, bitch, it's Vine Tree. Motherfucker is Vine Tree. Every day we growing, motherfucker, ooh, we fucking glowing on this bitch, motherfucker, ooh, we killed it, we murked it, 187, bitch, that's the case. Motherfucker, ooh.
Hey, yo.
Get the fuck up out my face.
Hey, yo, pause it for a second, G.
That was hard.
That was hard.
I was so fucking rusty, bro. I was so rusty earlier. Though. If I had rapped at 3, bro, goddamn, bro. Damn, I'm telling you, on Boom Bop, I played a Boom Bop song, beat, and I had to skip. I couldn't say my lines continuously, you know?
Yeah.
Like that shit was
let me hit the intro real
trash,
quick.
Bro.
Let me hit the intro real quick.
What intro?
Yeah. Welcome to Vine Tree Radio. It's your boy West here chilling with
Mauriwowi. How's it going?
You know we got a guest. Introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Rico, straight from the P. Used to be from the West. With my homie West on Vine Tree, motherfucker, we lit.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the short introduction. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit like just behind yourself.
I'm not used to this shit, bro.
But, nah, you don't gotta be used to this shit. I'm not really used to this shit. But you know, usually in the beginning of the pod, we do like ask just a couple questions about background and shit, like where you from and how you got to the place you are in music and shit like that. And like I do feel like at least with us there's a lot of background there that has to do with my even decision to make music and shit. I remember like back in the days you wanted to like rap and you was on that shit like at a time when it wasn't even like
first song.
Yeah, bro, that shit was good, bro.
We just gotta chill.
Bro, I remember playing
Tupac
songs
shit.
like where you had like some songs under like 9-6. I don't know if you want to like remember that time, but I remember bumping that shit at like a show I had. That shit was crazy.
So many names. I have so many names. I don't know who the fuck I am, bro. Like I'm fucking soul searching still. Yeah, but I'm starting to figure it out. But you figured out the blueprint, bro. You started a podcast, bro.
That's dope.
When you speak, you'll figure out more about yourself, because sometimes you don't think about that shit, what comes out your mouth and shit, like that shit's intuition, like that shit's real, you know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean.
I
feel like that's some shit.
Bro.
I feel like that's some shit I know. Like back in the days, we did always used to talk about like being destined or some shit. Like, bro, I remember you watching like Naruto and shit, and I used to not watch that shit.
Yeah,
and like
bro.
when it was still like out, and you used to be like, nah, like this shit is like this is a real journey, bro. Like this is some real shit.
Yeah, bro.
And like
Yeah,
no
bro,
cap though, like that shit is what life is like. Though.
You know what's crazy? I got into a scene where with a bunch of rappers, and they were coming up, like, and now they're all famous. And I went to rehab, bro. Like, I went to rehab. When I came out, they were all famous, bro. Like, you know, like
out there in the Philippines.
That shit. Yeah. Like Naruto shit. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna glow like later on. Like, it's like a long ass process. Like, I don't know. Like, I just got caught up with a bunch of shit, bro. Like drugs and shit. I don't know. But,
I feel like that's. Don't you feel like in some sense though, like the same way we used to look at them stories and shit, like they all had those struggles that they went through. Like they had real ass struggles too. Like it would be some fools that had to train for 50 years, like all this different shit that happened to them, like until the point when they really like hit that pinnacle. I feel like that's those struggles and shit are like as they are like setbacks and what they are, but they are like what make us. Like you was talking about earlier, like that shit is like what makes you for the shit, And
it's really more detailed than that, because it's not just the struggles, it's also the drugs. Like the drugs tweaked our brain for us to become these characters, these unique characters that are going to be influential. You know what I'm saying? Like, just look at Mac's fucking music, bro. That shit's fucking, you feel me? Like, I still feel that
legendary.
shit.
Like, hold on. Wait.
Like, Best Day Ever, his old shit, like, that shit never gets old, bro. Like, every time I play that shit, I feel high, bro. And I don't, I haven't fucking smoked shit, bro.
What do you feel about like that type of like essence of like of music and its relation to like, I don't know, drugs and like I guess the positives and negatives with that? Like say like in a case like Matt.
Dude, I was thinking about this last night, bro, and before I have to buy a fucking load to have data and shit, and I was thinking about that fucking question, like drugs and music go hand in hand, bro. Like they go hand in hand, but it just depends how you fucking use it. It just depends how you control it. Like, it's not supposed, I feel like when we're sober, that's when we're at our best, when we're on drugs and we fuck with music, it's only a matter of time until it crashes, like until it just becomes trash, bro. Like you just delusional, you just fucking, wait, just off, like, at first, that shit is on point, bro. Like, like, I don't know if you tried, I don't know, but there's this certain drug, like, that on the first time you do it, it feels fucking amazing, but after a while, it just runs out of fucking, runs out of fucking bliss, bro. Like it just runs out of shit. You just become fucking messed up. Like,
and you feel me? Like, I feel like that in some sense that's a lot of them. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of the downside to a lot of them, that shit ain't achievable no more. Like that feeling. And like that's why people do turn to like music and other shit, I guess, as outlets, as they should. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like the closest form of those type of highs. Like you just said, like when you hear Mac's music, like you feel high. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just genuine, bro. I like his music, bro.
I was curious to know a little bit about. He says
what I'm fucking really fucking feeling, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm that's me, bro. Like the. We be getting high at lunch and shit, hot boxing.
Definitely have to bleep that part out, but I remember that shit. Just because I don't feel like that shit was some shit, like I forgot about that shit, bro. Like just like because he don't have that whip no more. Like
it's just there's just misunderstandings and shit. Just cut this shit, bro.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, but fucking. I was curious though, like how do you translate those times, like the times we used to kick it and times you like, you know, back in those days to your music? Because I feel like for me, when I'm making music and shit like that shit was really like formative in like the kind of artist I want to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like listening to Tupac, bro, we gotta talk about this before I even run out of time. I remember, this is a little like a random tangent, but I remember the Kendrick Lamar albums, bro. Like I remember each time I used to be with you every time they came out, and it was like random. Like the first one came out, and then we was like
Money
linked.
Trees, bro.
Yeah,
Money Trees, bro.
And we were like kicking it under a tree, like
and
by
you,
your house.
And you at Vine Tree, bro. And you at Vine Tree. Money Trees, bro.
Remember that?
What the fuck, bro?
Remember that? That was like 9th grade, bro. And then like, and then like a legit year after that, when he dropped the Pimp a Butterfly, we was like walking home, like about to go to my house. I remember that, bro. And then we were watching it on the TV, and we were just like, damn, like it was weird how like both of these albums came out, and on both days they came out, we just happened to be together, linked, like.
Yeah, bro.
That shit was weird.
I feel like he's so fucking good, bro. Kendrick, bro. Goddamn, bro. Have you seen the Super Bowl, bro?
Yeah, bro.
That nigga, he killed that shit, bro.
That performance was nuts, bro. He did go with the boxes and shit.
That confidence, bro. He had the most confidence there, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody could perform like that. Like a lot of rappers would just play their songs and like in the background and just, you know, like play with their shit. Like, you know, my vocals are fucking way up high, so doesn't matter. That shit doesn't have vocals, bro. Like it barely has vocals. Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
And that's fucking an arena. Just imagine I could fucking hear that shit from my phone. And just imagine in that arena, bro.
I remember hearing that about like TV in general. Like TV shows have bad like audio quality, like
because they usually like dub them over. But I feel
it's not bad. It's just not as solid as when you really there, bro. Like you feel me? Like it's not bad. It's just, I don't know. It's just far away, I think.
It feels that.
It's just a big arena. I don't know.
But it's sick, though. I feel like even though it's a big arena, when they have those opportunities that they film it, and that because we're able to film it and like see it from like the different close-up camera angles, that it looks even, we're able to like appreciate it, you know? And like
yeah.
At least like
I feel
visually.
that. I love angles, bro. I really fucking love angles, bro. Like different shots and shit. Like I'm into that shit. Like, oh, I could use this shit for my music video. Oh, that shit's fucking dope. Like the sky and shit.
How do you feel
me?
How do you feel about like the scene out there visually for music videos, like in the Philippines versus like out here? I feel like visually the landscape is like different.
Right now,
hey, that seems
I'm gonna
good.
show you right now. Because I moved to the province, bro.
The province.
It's not like the city. The city's fucked up, bro.
The city sounds fucked up. I would imagine it being fucked up. No burnout. But
look at this shit.
I don't think you describe it as being.
This shit's crazy.
Whoa,
my goodness,
the water,
beautiful.
Some fucking boats. Shit, I would smoke a joint right there in the boat, kicking it.
That's an amazing. That looks.
That's where you trying to make. That's where you making music at, though, right?
Yeah, bro. Because Queen, you know Queen.
Yeah.
You know Queen. They made that Bohemian Rhapsody on a farm, bro. Like away from the city. So I'm doing that shit, bro. I want like when you alone, like that shit. When that shit's when ideas fucking spark. That's what I learned from Tesla. He said that shit. And that 369, you know about Tesla?
Yeah, I've heard.
Like,
we heard about.
He figured out the fucking. He was the closest motherfucker. He fucking invented everything, bro. Like that's my fucking role model, bro. He was alone his whole life. He died broke. Like you know, electricity's supposed to be free.
Yeah.
But greedy motherfuckers like fucking took over and shit. And you know that he made a car that runs from the air, bro. Air. It gets energy from the air, so it never fucking stops. It never runs out of energy.
What the fuck?
And they said, yeah, bro, he invented that shit. And what happened was they said that he was like with the demon and shit. Like they said that.
I heard that. Oh yeah, no lap. I heard a couple of homies talk about how he's like from a different time, right? Like you heard that, right? Like people be saying like he came from like the future.
If he's from a different time, because he had his struggles. Like you know Thomas Edison, he didn't really invent the light bulb. It was Tesla.
That's what I mean, though.
I think my facts.
That's what I mean. Like, what if he was back there wilding? I know for a fact.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly, but what I know is Tesla fucking Thomas Edison stole that the blueprint for the light bulb and shit from his workers. I think that's facts from what I remember.
Gotcha.
I mean, if I'm wrong, then
what do you think about electricity in a global scale, Mauricio?
That's a really interesting question.
I like that question. I like that question.
Electricity.
I like this scale? Question, bro.
I think it's something that, like Jericho mentioned, it's something that's been exploited. It's something that is one of those commodities that it should be, at least in the world we live in, you would assume that it's something that you get alongside like water and gas, but even those you get charged for here. So really there's very few free commodities, like realistically speaking, nowadays, because I feel like people have tried to put their money, like their hands on wherever they can get money in any way, shape, or form. And so like all of these kind of like if you want to call it, I guess, like energy sources have been exploited.
I mean that shit's unfair, bro, because you know unfair. What, in the city here in the Philippines, there's a higher rate in the cities compared to the province. Here on the city, we used to pay like 10,000 peso for our light bill, and here, like, just because I was using the computer, I was always using the computer, and that's very high. And here, you know how much I spend for my bill? 300 peso.
Damn. Wow. That's a
move.
Bro.
Like
I would be back there.
It's a provincial rate. I didn't know that when I moved here.
Oh, okay.
I got lucky, bro. Like,
so there's rates based on like the area. So it's because it's more out. It's like a different rate. They're not gonna charge you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, even water, bro. Even water. Like, they don't even charge me for my electricity bills out, and I always got the AC on and like my computer
I'll be doing the same shit. That's what I was on, bro. I made like a mixtape like that. I was in school and they had pads like that where I went to school at, where there was like apartments, but all you had to pay was like half of what it was in the area type shit. Like it was like 500 a month type shit, and you got to free like everything else, like no utilities type shit. You just had to pay like rent and food, your own food and shit. And I was there only while I was doing school, but like I would invite the homies over because you didn't have school in the break, so I would tell them like, oh, let's go back, the pad is still open. And then I made music, like a tape during that time, and we put out one of the albums. Like, but it was live like that, bro, because nigga, I was like, it's a perfect place to make music and use electricity. Like, it's free electricity.
Yeah, I mean, it should be it's free.
Paid
like,
for. It's not free, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's covered.
It's where you can exploit it because it's like at a set rate. So like in the system where they usually finesse you can finesse them by getting more for less.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like electricity and fucking water is a fucking finesse, bro. They just set that shit up, bro. Like we were just born late, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel that.
If you think about it, if it was invented back then, the righteous thing to do is fucking, you know, like, that's for humanity. Like that's what it's made for, bro.
I guess. You feel me? I guess there is some sense of like our consciousness wasn't developed to the point it's developed now when we discovered those things. So like, imagine if it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if we had some of the knowledge of like other shit that we have now, when at the same time that we discovered that, we might have went about it a little differently. But at the time we discovered it, we didn't know too much shit.
That's deep. I feel like that goes for like all of history.
I feel like
you know what I mean?
I feel like our humanity here on our earth is fucking way back, bro. It's, you know, like, it's run by pride. It's competition. You know, like, I got more bitches than you. I got more money than you. It's like a fucking competition. That's why people betray each other. You feel me? Like, pride is being what's running this world, bro. Pride, all the arrogance, like, you know, like selfishness. Like, if you really just instead of killing each other, like, like help each other, I think this our humanity would evolve like even further. Like that's just stupid, bro.
I agree with
Like
that shit, bro.
you know how I feel like I realized this on the bus. Um, why shit is the way it is. Like the most famous music is rap, bro. You feel me? And everything they talk about that shit is it breeds envy. It breeds greed, bro. Like you feel me? Like I got all this money. I'll fucking kill you. Like I'm better than you. It's like it's not a fucking competition, dog. Like we just trying to move forward. Like it's not a competition. It's not about being number one. It's about contribution. Like our individual contribution to um humans.
Here's
Feel
my.
me?
I agree with you, and in thinking about this right
It's
now,
just dumb, bro.
do you think it's because I mean hip hop, or not hip hop, rap, like you were saying, is the biggest, and I guess like the most popular forms of rap nowadays, especially like have like they still hold very true to like these like violence and like prideful and egotistical things in a certain aspect. Themes.
But I think someone set us up. I think someone set us up to create these music to have these kind of mindsets to kill each other just because they're so close minded that I don't like your color, bitch. Like you feel me?
I agree with that, and I think that's something we was talking about recently between us about agendas. Like I feel like what we speaking on right now is agendas. Like I think there's definitely an agenda behind that type of shit being dominant, and that those themes being dominant, because it don't seem like it's reflected in the people that like that's what they want out of it, but it's more so something that it's like those things dominated to the point where it's like it's what's accepted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I don't know, just because like from the outside shit doesn't look good or shit just doesn't seem what you call that? It just doesn't seem normal. I don't know. Like there's another word, but I don't know. I've been in the fucking Philippines for so long, like I fucking forgot a lot of words, bro.
It don't matter,
But
bro.
I mean, I got the message out, but it's just fucked up how shit is run. Like it's competition with everything, phones and shit. If all those phone companies were to fucking join forces and shit, like we'd fucking we can call any alien, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like not alien, but
I feel like their purpose don't be
and
like it don't
that,
be like
point,
exploration. You know what I'm saying?
It don't be aligned for like
it's
society.
not aligned for like what we want,
yeah.
like essentially, or what we need. It's just like about like usually like financial gain or some other bullshit. Like what, and they have all this power, so it's like why the fuck would that be your focus? You know what I mean? When it's like you could put it here and change all of this, for example.
Yeah, I don't know, like, but
I feel that.
I think we're moving forward though, like like how Bloods and Crips like make music and shit.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Mauricio, was there anything you want to know about the like music scene in the Philippines? Because I was gonna then ask Jericho about like what music, how this is influencing like his music currently that he's working on and coming out. But before we get into that, I wanted to know if anything you had any questions regarding.
I did have one question because you said there was words that you lost when you in having
not lost. It's just it's still in there. It's just fucking. It's just fucking somewhere.
I feel you, but it's words that like you just don't use as often. But in that, I'm sure there's a bunch of words that you've found, and I know that like within different languages, there's words sometimes that you guys have meaning for that we necessarily don't, or like other languages don't. So I'm curious to see if there's any words that you found or like things that mean something like new to you in a certain sense.
It's similar, but each language has a way of expressing their language, and it's really a advantage and benefit for me how these artists like describe like how they're feeling in these ways that I can't find in the English language. You know what I'm saying? That You know, if you just like understand like different languages, like they have their way of expressing their themselves, and I think if you really um look into it, these languages, I think it would broaden like your the language you're using. You know what I'm saying? Like you can translate it in um any language. You feel me?
I do.
Yeah.
I do understand that because a little bit ago I used to take a sign language, and like that kind of made me want to learn a little more Spanish. I don't really know Spanish too much, but because it was universal, like a lot of shit I started to learn in sign language was just like I saw how it was the same shit as Spanish or English or whatever, because it's just like symbols. It's just symbols and shit, bro. Like you're just like just grinding a
I
table.
remember. I remember a concert. It was like a Waka Flocka concert, and there was a sign languager, and she was turning up, bro. Like
Yeah,
that
like
shit
they
was
get into
that
it.
shit was cool. Have you seen that shit?
Yeah, I've seen it, bro.
Have you
It's
seen?
cool.
I go hard in the motherfucking paint. That shit,
Like,
the fucking,
but I can think
the
of the meme. It's
fucking
like they're
sign
like,
language
I go hard, and
really
they're
feeling
like,
it, bro. That shit's cool, bro.
I get you,
He
man.
thought of that shit. He really thought of that shit. Someone's gonna come here that's deaf. That's fucking. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
bro.
I'm going to a concert, a music concert,
That's the next
and
level of
I'm deaf.
communication right there. Like communicating to just
Yeah,
everybody in the fucking world. But speaking on that, I want to
yeah,
know a little bit about what you got cooking, because I do got to get out of here in like maybe like 15. So before I
yeah,
get into that, I want to know, what type of music you got cooking, and how, these thoughts and like these topics that we speak on is influencing the music you're making. Because I know like that's been some shit that's always been like kind of like cool, I guess, or something I related to about
yeah,
you, is that like the
yeah,
same shit you said about Mac. Like I feel like we both are artists that put a lot of feeling into our music. Like, you know what I mean? Like we
yeah,
on some just like identity shit where it's like I'm gonna take the path on my own path. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is
yeah.
that the same like, sentiments that's influencing your music, and maybe what has like been added to that, like outside of that? You know what I mean?
You know what? Honestly, I haven't fucking, in full honesty, I haven't fucking figured out my fucking music identity. Is just, I'm just whatever fucking, not just gets to my sounds good to my ears. Like it just fucking it just you know, it gets here not just in our minds, it not just the music that um that travels just to our minds, but all the way to our chest. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
what's really what's really me? I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like this music shit is like really hard to put in words.
I
Damn,
get I get
I
that a
tried that
lot.
shit.
I feel that a lot. I guess Mauricio maybe could speak on this too. But when it comes to me, at least when it comes to my solo project or trying to make solo
Yeah.
efforts, because it's not something I've done on like the real scale yet. And I do feel like what you were saying is somewhat how I feel about it. Like every time I describe like the shit, it's like it has to be like
Yeah.
some shit that hits me deeper than my head, almost like I don't know say that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah,
but
yeah,
just what you
yeah.
were saying
I
about
just
where
didn't
it
know how
hits
to
you.
fucking express it.
But where you said
What
about
the
where
fuck?
it hits you is where I related, because it's like I guess it's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
something
yeah,
that has
yeah.
to be like fully me. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like
Yeah,
this is like
it's not like, you know, when you listen to a song in a car, like we go into a function and that shit fucking sounds good, but when you alone, do you really think that shit's clicking? You feel me? Do
yeah,
you
like
really
some of the
like
greats artists
genuinely,
we listen to. You know what I
or
mean? Their solo endeavors, like it kind of takes you into like a real exhibition. Even like some even younger cats, like say like Denzel or somebody. You know what I mean? Like they have
uh-huh.
those magnum opus type albums. You know what I mean? They really are just like
Yeah.
it's an album, but it ain't so much about just killing it musically. It's like also the content in the album is very much so just like fitting with their life. That it's like that's what I think defines that word magnum opus or whatever, right? Like it's like your defining
Hmm.
work. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the best work, but it's also the best because of how much it defines who you are. Like, you know?
Yeah. But the West Coast really fucking influenced me. Like I feel like my music is has really fucking good ingredients, bro. I think there's a reason why I came back to the fucking Philippines and shit. There's a reason why I had to get exposed to the vibe there, because when you listen to the songs out here, songs from there, it it's different. They don't fucking feel it. But when me, I fucking feel it because I experienced that shit like in front of my face, like, you feel me? Like, in my presence. And I don't know, it's just an eye opener that, like, someone might think some music are trash, some might think it's fucking fire, it's fucking genius, like these songs that I mean, these artists or bands that A&Rs and fucking companies turn down, that you're fucking trash, like the Beatles, like, you never gonna fucking make it, you should fucking stop playing the
I saw a lot
guitar
of that in
and
the
shit.
Kanye doc, bro.
You know?
A lot of that was exhibited in the Kanye doc of just of just being like so much. So, bro, I relate to that shit so much in our brand and what we're doing, and everyone that has been a part of this shit, bro. It's because it's like it was about his career in that moment, was really about just believing in himself, like, and it was
Last
in the
call,
face,
bro. Last call.
Last call was what that episode
Last
was.
call.
Like, it was like watching that episode in real life.
Remember that shit? Like,
yeah, that's what it was. No
they
cap.
fucking thought he was crazy. Like,
Nah, but
Jay-Z,
like in the video though, like dead ass, like they show him going up to the offices, just pulling up, playing like All Falls Down, playing like jams, and then them just like continuing their conversation, like, all right,
yeah,
like, for sure. Like, but the trippiest part is that he was going from there to the independent label where they were fucking with him, but the heads of the label wasn't fucking with him. So, but at the time, he was saying, even in all the behind the scene footage, they were filming a movie about him. His homie was like, as if he was gonna be the man, and they just knew, like, this is just for a greater purpose. And the whole time he was saying, like, I'm the bridge between these two worlds. Like, he knew it, you know what I mean? Like, he just knew it then, but they didn't see a room for that yet. Like, and the weirdest thing is they didn't see a room for a producer being a rapper. Like, it was just like, you just had to be a rapidy rapper.
Yeah.
It was like the idea of you making beats and doing it. They were like, nah. Which was weird.
mean, that's fucking stupid, because bands used to do that shit all the time.
Because
he turned out, like, they fucking they made their fucking melodies, they made their lyrics, like, just them, bro. Like, it's the same thing, bro.
But it's all the idea of perspective, bro.
I make my lyrics.
It's all the idea of perspective, though, and like the people you speak for, like, who, even when you think you don't have, like, a voice, sometimes your voice is the exact voice that, like, speaks to a specific group of people that then rises up to be bigger than those other groups that you didn't even think. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it all comes down to belief. Like, really, belief, bro. Like, that shit is deep, bro. Like, that shit really could fucking change shit. Belief. When you fucking believe in some shit, like, wholeheartedly, it's just a domino effect. Like, it's like a virus. They get fucking, they catch that shit too. Like, damn, like, that shit is fucking dope. You feel me? Like, you are fucking dope because you think you're dope. You believe in that shit. You feel me? Like, I don't know. It all comes down to belief. Like, Bohemian Rhapsody, bro, they said that shit was trash, bro, but I think that shit, you feel me? Like, he believed in that shit so much. Like, and what's crazy is that shit came out of his mind. All of it, bro. All of it. From one person's mind. The lyrics, everything. I mean, there was polishing. There was polishing probably on the lyrics and everything, but that shit came out of his mind, bro. Everything, bro. The whole idea, and that's just
I was gonna
crazy.
say, if we could probably try and transition to the life affirmations in a second, because I do gotta bounce like relatively soon.
Yeah, bro, no problem.
But
bro.
I was maybe, just gonna ask if Mauricio, if you wanted to go into life affirmations, or if you wanted to, have anything to say about what he was talking about.
What's that, bro?
Yeah, I'll explain it if we want to start this segment, or I
have one thing I wanted to ask, just on like what we were talking about. It's like, in the Philippines, is there a different like barometer of like what's good, like what's like the popular music, what's deemed as like, like, I guess popular by like culture standards, and is there anything that you feel like is something that's like underrated there? Like, is there any Kanye's out there that you've heard, or anything like along that wave of like something new that isn't necessarily bubbling out there? Or is there like, is the music trends out there they use the same as here?
It's I don't want to hate on on the people out here, but a lot of people here just fucking copycats. Like,
I'll say
they
that's
just
a no.
Okay.
yeah, like,
That was a nice
honestly,
no.
like, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's okay.
That was a respectful no. That was like I ain't finna do that.
Yeah. I get that shit. It's just, it's just,
that.
I don't know. It's like, it's rare when someone's original out here, like really original. Like,
I feel that.
but
I feel that. I feel like you kept it real though. Okay.
There is one artist.
Let him know. What's his name? Shout him out because this about to be the end too. You better shout him out.
He's in a band called Eraserheads. His name is Eli Buendia. And he's fucking good, bro.
Shout out to everybody who knows what's good with that out there. Put me on.
Eli Buendia. Yeah, Eli Buendia. That's my favorite artist out here.
So I'll explain the life affirmation segment, because like I don't really, I could be a little late, but the life affirmation segment is we just go around and say one thing that we look at differently in the past month or 2 months or like week or year, you know what I'm saying? But it's really just something like, oh, I used to look at it this way and now I look at it this way, and it could be any amount of time really. Like, so for me, I mean, I've been doing a lot of them lately, but I think this one is gonna be just, I don't know, the importance of, I think, like change has been something I've been pondering and been looking at differently, because weather, like, I was used to weather and different sorts of weather at different points in time, and like how the seasons change, and now I don't know, it seems like how much, so like I've just changed in maybe how much I switch from these different like environments, and like, so the change of it has been hitting me more. Like, I don't know, it's been like I used to just not be worried about that much, you know what I mean? I feel like, and now
what's crazy?
I'm kind of more like focused on the fact of like change is so natural, but sometimes it is a rougher thing than we imagine to take on, I guess.
You know what's crazy? You know how the podcast was gonna start like 5 hours from 5 hours from when you told me. You know what 5 means? Yeah. 5 means changes, bro. And I've been fucking, before this shit happens, just like this bunch of 555, bro, like changes, bro. You feel me? Like, just, I don't know. And the fact that your podcast or company, it's called Vine Tree. You know, like, that's something that constantly goes through changes, and I don't know, that I just think that you guys are on the right track, bro. You guys are doing something that's gonna be fucking, I think it's gonna reach a lot of fucking people, bro. You feel me?
Thank you, bro.
I really fucking believe that, bro. I'm one more person, and if that shit happens, I'm like, being fucking real, like, you gotta fucking see what your homie sees, you know? You feel me?
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro.
You gotta really feel that shit. You can't like, oh, that's just cool, like, that's cool track.
Bro. I seen the Wu-Tang show, bro. Like, I seen how it goes. You seen the Wu-Tang show?
No.
Damn, you gotta watch that shit.
I will Tang show?
On Hulu.
Is it on?
It's on Hulu. It's called, but you can just stream that shit on whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Wu-Tang show?
Yeah, it's called Wu-Tang American Saga.
Yeah. I got one more thing to say.
Yeah, my bad.
No, I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you. It's just important. You you know how when we focus on our crafts, yeah, we make progress. But when we focus on something that's away from our crafts, that's when we make more progress in a century than in a decade. In a decade than in a century.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I learned from Tesla, and you know how Eminem Stan.
Yeah.
It's not all the way music, bro. It's like a movie. You feel me?
Yes.
You feel me?
It is
When
like a movie.
You know how some music videos are comedy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's away from the craft, bro.
I get what you
know
mean.
what I'm saying?
Like it's like even when we do music videos, sometimes it's almost like how we did the shit with Lauren. Like the deeper meaning behind the videos is really illustrating the deeper part of the art.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be there. It's
say,
like that's supposed to be there. Is what you're getting at.
What I'm trying to say is I don't know. I just think it's gonna help a lot of fucking people when they fucking hear this shit. You know how when you're looking for something and you can't find it.
Yes.
But when you stop fucking finding it, you fucking find it.
Yeah.
When you do the opposite, bad guys, bro. Fuck the bitches, bro. The good guys are on at the fucking back of the line, bro. You feel me?
I know what you're saying, bro. It's like it's almost like it's like I was talking about the other homie on another pod, being seen, you know, just having a place, like having that place of where it's like, you know, when something is created, sometimes it's just like it's just gonna reach a lot of people because people have been needing a place like that. I feel like, you know. But if anything, shit, I might as well just pass it to Mauricio. I want to let him get his off before I gotta go real quick.
Oh, yeah, shit. I mean, I don't know. It's just a fucking idea that might fucking help people. You know, like the opposites, like the balance, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they really reflect, they'll get something out of that shit. Like, and that they'll use like forever, even the next lifetime.
That's right. No,
I really fucking damn. Thank you for this, bro.
Thank you for coming, man.
Thank you, Vine Tree, bro. You guys are gonna blow up, bro. Like, you feel me?
Thank you, bro. No, thank you. I appreciate all those kind words, honestly. And I agree with you that it is about finding that balance. It's about finding like that moment of like, it's sometimes like you said about where you're not looking for it is when you find things. When you just like kind of veer away from what you're focused on is when what you're focused on really kind of comes to light. And I feel like that's kind of partially with kind of like relate in a similar way to what I've been kind of thinking on. What I've been like changing perspective wise is it was actually like a really quick change in perspective because it was someone had brought up to me a little piece of information that like made me be like, wow, do I regret like how things played out?
Yeah.
For like the way certain things did for like, it made me think that for about like a solid 5 seconds, 10 seconds, I'll be honest, of being like,
I mean, we fucking make mistakes to find a fucking balance.
Exactly.
You feel me? We fucking make these mistakes. Oh, we're off, bro. That's fucking off. Damn, that's fucked up. Oh, I'm too nice. I'm kissing ass. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I feel you, but it was in the sense of more like, in that sense of like thinking about it for 5 seconds, it was also met quickly with like realizing like, oh wait, no, in going around this path, like this actually led me to where I was supposed to be. You know what I mean? And it was that moment of me thinking about it for a second, like, would it have been better this route? Would it kind of reaffirmed my position in like, no, it wouldn't have been, because what I was actually focused on is what I should have been focused on. Thinking that this other thing that I should have focused on, even though for the moment that it split, like it took my second, I was like, wait, no, that wouldn't have like worked out as well as I would have hoped or wanted, in a sense. Like, what am I even thinking? Like, what happened now is like the way things were supposed to, and I'm grateful for it. So,
but I think it's just it all really comes down to belief, bro. Last thing, it all comes down to belief. Like, okay, I fucked up. but believing that I'm gonna make this shit right and like I'm gonna figure this shit out. Like no matter how many times like shit just fucks up. Like shit just goes out of control and shit. Like
I feel it.
Understand.
You just the belief you'll find that balance.
Shit, I got belief though. That's one thing I do got on deck. But I want to say thank you for coming through, bro.
Thank you so much.
And I will say honestly, fucking, you know what I'm saying? We don't really extend this too much, but I feel like maybe we should fuck around and get a part 2 going, because I feel like this is one of those real ones. Like we're gonna have you like Kanye off in this thing, bro. Like have a part 1, and then we're gonna do another one that's gonna be harder too.
What episode is this, bro?
We don't know yet, because we don't drop them right when we do them, bro. So we gonna just like, we can drop it whenever. It's on you. We can figure it out.
Hey, the freestyle is fire, bro. I didn't think it was gonna go like that, bro.
Hey, yo, just
I hear that shit.
But before I go, just tell the people where they can find you at, you know, what you're at, and what, you know, just say like, shout peace out, you know, and let them know, you know, if what songs you got coming out or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's up, y'all? I'm Rico. Y'all can find me in the P. That's the Philippines. I'm coming back. Coming back to Cali, bro. Rico, remember that name. You will hear that. Yeah, Rico.
Got you. All
That's me.
Thank you, everybody listening.
Thank you, guys. Peace out.
Thank you.
All right, hell yeah, my G.
Hell yeah, dog.
Pine Tree Radio.
Yeah, bitch, I'm lunar, the moon shining brightest when darkest. I got my left eye from Horus. This is my destiny, I'm born for this. Let me talk my shit, fuck a chorus. Ay, when I was knocking, they closing the door. Sleeping on the concrete floor. Wake up another day, tears falling down my face. I might catch a case today. Lola, can you pray for me? All my angels, please stay with me. If I die today, I'll pray the Lord, my soul to keep. Point no fingers, ain't no one to blame but me. Wait, I don't wanna say that I could've, I should've. That's why I grind to the sun up. I never met a soul that could keep up this pace. Running so fast like I'm on a chase. Oh, I feel like I'm Scotty. I've been up day and night trying to figure it out. Which route, how, where, look in the mirror. Don't fear, real eyes, realize. Now go ahead and picture yourself when you die. Yeah, bitch, I'm lunar, the moon shining brightest when darkest. I got my left eye from Horus. This is my destiny, I'm born for this. Let me talk my shit, fuck a chorus. Ay, when I was knocking, they closing the door. Sleeping on the concrete floor. Wake up another day, tears falling down my face. I might catch a case today. Lola, can you pray for me? All my angels, please stay with me. If I die today, I'll pray the Lord, my soul to keep. Point no fingers, ain't no one to blame but me. Wait, I don't wanna say that I could've, I should've. That's why I grind to the sun up. I never met a soul that could keep up this pace. Running so fast like I'm on a chase. Oh, I feel like I'm Scotty. I've been up day and night trying to figure it out. Which route, how, where, look in the mirror. Don't fear, real eyes, realize. Now go ahead and picture yourself when you die.
Pine Tree Radio.
Stuck in a loop, ain't nothing new. Oh, sweet myself in that. Sweet myself in that. Sweet myself in that. That's till I die. Tell my mama we'll be fine. I'm catching perfect time. I'm running out of what's not mine. What's not mine. What's not mine. What's not mine? That borrowed time. my demons inside me, you coming to kill me, you catching my fate. No, you do not face me. You know I'm crazy. Stuck in a loop, ain't nothing new. Ooh, it's me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I. Myself and I, that's till I die. Tell my mama we'll be fine. I'm catching perfect time. I'm running out of what's not mine. What's not mine? What's not mine? What's not mine? That borrowed time. All of my demons inside me, you coming to kill me, you catching my fate. No, you do not face me. You know I'm crazy.
Mind Tree Radio.